Good morning, sir. Are you Christopher Morrell?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Morrell, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0466. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of continuous violence against a family member from February 8th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Understood that I already had
Right. So when you're in custody, we automatically give you an attorney, but once you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Absolutely.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying.
Yes.
And then we'll discuss your options.
Very good.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, if you don't do that, when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
Understood.
Also, as a condition of your bond, when you made that bond, was it that you had no contact with Alonda Kelly?
Right.
Okay, make sure you follow that condition. No contact means obviously in person, but it also means communication in any way.
Absolutely.
No sending messages or anything, okay? If you do that and I find out, your bond could be raised and you'd be back in jail.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice.
It looks like the next one needs an interpreter.
Okay,
I think he was in custody and needed an interpreter and then bonded out. That's how it
do you want to see if Jennifer can come down? Oh, it's Charlie's anyway. Hold on. You heard your name? I've got one that you were appointed to in custody that I think needs an interpreter on the initial. Would you mind handling that?
Okay.
Heriberto Chavez? All right, and this is 25 DCCR 0559. Mr. Rojas is going to translate for us. And are you Heriberto Chavez?
Yes.
And Mr. Chavez, this is your initial appearance. And you're charged with deadly conduct. Hold on. You're charged with deadly conduct, discharging a firearm from May 8th of 2025. And since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
I don't make a lot of money. For a court-appointed lawyer.
So you tested positive in court for methamphetamine, and I raised your bond to $150,000 with a drug patch. How'd you make that bond?
I have a lot of family here and they all owe me money. I have a lot of family, parents and uncles and aunts.
If you can make a $150,000 bond, then you need to try to hire your own lawyer. So I'm going to reset your case for 30 days. So I'm going to reset your case to give you some time to hire a lawyer. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do. If you cannot hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts and have different payment plans. You need to bring me back the names of the lawyers that you talked to so I know you're trying. And then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond again, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
So before I come back next time, I have to have a lawyer?
You're ordered to at least try to hire someone. And
So if they're charging me a whole lot, at least I'll bring you the page showing you the charges.
yes, at least for three different lawyers. Do you understand?
Continue?
Okay, step in front of the clerk and sign your reset notice.
Sign right here.
Do you know why the one would have
It was
Joel
a
Vasquez?
rejection, and then they bonded out.
Gotcha. Veronica Randall?
Thank you.
Veronica Randall.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am. You're Veronica Randall. And Miss Randall, you've been here before, I think, with Mr. Vasquez, and he filed a motion to withdraw, and I don't remember if I told you already to go try to hire a lawyer. So have you had an opportunity to hire someone or try to hire someone since you were here before? Is that correct? I think that memo on hers might be for somebody else. Okay, sorry, that confused me. All right, so. All right, so Ms. Randall, what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of who you've talked to at that next court date, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond, and you would have to go back to jail for not following that court order. Do you understand? All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Mr. Roebuck, you have Sydney Boudouin. Sydney Boudouin, go get her.
She was at the office 10 minutes ago, so hope she didn't get lost.
It was. There were 2 amazing rainbows. There was one that was, a full one, and then another one on top, and it was the brightest, prettiest, yeah. Good morning, you're Sydney Boudouin? Yes, and Ms. Boudouin's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cause number 24 DCCR 1944, and what is the announcement?
Judge, I believe Mr. Nichols and Mr. Roebuck have reached an agreement for a refile, and as soon as we get a date certain for that, we'll take care of it and dispose of this case.
Okay, okay, so I'll just do a normal reset. If something doesn't happen between now and then, obviously we'll need something to happen here on that next court date.
Yes,
Stay in touch with Mr. Roebuck so that you know when to go to the other court with him, hope the next couple of weeks or so. Okay, thank you.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge Raquel West handled this initial appearance docket with her usual blend of professionalism and firm guidance. The first defendant, Christopher Morales, faced a third-degree felony charge and had already bonded out. Judge West made it crystal clear that bonding out meant taking proactive steps toward securing an attorney, either hiring one before the next date, or at least consulting with 3 different lawyers and returning with their names. Her tone was calm but authoritative, especially when warning that failing to follow the order could result in a raised bond and a trip back to jail. She also took the time to remind him about the no-contact condition, carefully explaining that it extended to all forms of communication. Next up, Avery Barreto Chavez, appearing with an interpreter, was told the same: hire a lawyer or show proof of trying. In a slightly sharper exchange, Judge West noted he had previously tested positive in court, resulting in a bond increase to $150,000. Her point was simple: if you can post that kind of bond, you can certainly make an effort to hire counsel. Her delivery stayed measured, even as she underlined the consequences for non-compliance. Veronica Randall's turn brought a bit of deja vu, as the judge recalled she'd been there before with another attorney. The instructions didn't change 30 days to hire someone or bring proof of having tried. Again, the message was steady. The court expects defendants to take ownership of their defense. The tone across all these cases was consistent: no yelling, no dramatics, just straightforward, enforceable orders. The courtroom itself had a practical, workmanlike atmosphere, even in small moments of humor like a quick laugh over an interpreter's arrival. The judge kept the proceedings moving without losing focus. Attorneys and staff seemed to work in smooth coordination, handing off cases and information efficiently. Judge West balanced patience with a clear, no excuses stance, making sure defendants understood both their obligations and the stakes. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I rate every one.